Please share your PPT.
One second, sir. Okay, it's clear, sir. Hello.
Okay, madam.
Tirupati, sir.
Visible.
Ain't, sir?
Visible, madam. Visible.
Okay, okay. Yeah. In the ALGAE, chlorophyceae members and pheophyceae members both are the completed. How many types of chlorophyceae members are there?
Valvax, Idogonium, Cara.
There are 3. What type of pigments?
Chlorophyll A, madam. Chlorophyll A and beta carotenoids.
Chlorophyll A, beta carotenoids and preserved food material?
Starch.
Starch. Next, reproduction?
Asexual and sexual, madam. Vegetative also.
Vegetative.
Idogonium lo asexual. Idogonium lo sorry. Cara lo asexual. Sorry. Vegetative option, madam. Idogonium lo.
Idogonium, vegetative option. Okay. Coming to the next one, pheophyceae. What is the name of pheophyceae? What type of pigments are present?
Chlorophyll A, chlorophyll C, fucoxanthin, madam.
Chlorophyll A, chlorophyll C, and fucoxanthin. That's why this color brown algae.
Yes, madam.
Yes or no? Pheophyceae are brown algae. What type of reserve food material?
Floridian starch.
Floridian,
Laminaria.
laminaria starch,
Yes, madam.
mannitol, alcohol.
Yes,
Reproduction all are same, but here vegetative reproduction is absent in ectocarpus. In this ectocarpus, same asexual and sexual reproductions both are important. But in this one, the sex organs unilacular sporangia is there, multilacular sporangia. Both are very important. And the way the sexual reproduction is present in that formation is a clump formation also. Very important way, the example for ectocarpus silicolus. And what type of life cycle is present?
Alternative life cycle.
Alternative, haplodiplomatic or alternative life cycle of the ectocarpus. Yes or no? These are the complete for the chlorophyceae, pheophyceae member. Now, very important, you can observe here in this chlorophyceae member, pheophyceae member, where the juice pores are there, the flagella is present. Yes or no? In the chlorophyceae to pheophyceae member. But today we'll discuss about to the POLYSIPHONIA, RHODOPHYCEAE member. Very important characters are there. What is the characteristic feature of the RHODOPHYCEAE? What color to resemble? What type of reserve food material is there? Anyone?
Red color, madam.
Red color. Pigments?
Floridian starch.
Floridian starch is the reserve food material.
Or phycocyrin or phycoerythrin.
Phycobilins are there. First one is the pheophyceae is called the red algae. The pigment system chlorophyll A and D, and carotenoids also present. Here, these chlorophylls and carotenoids, and another very important pigment system is there. That one is the phycobilins. In this one, phycobilins meaning phycoerythrin or phycocyanin are both are present. Both combination is called the phycobilins. In this one, phycoerythrin is very dominant. That's why the resemble the color is red color. This is the RHODOPHYCEAE pigment system. Another one very important character, the reserve food material is called the starch. That starch is the Floridian starch is most important. Okay. Coming to the another very important character here, flagella is absent. What absent? Flagella. This one also to expect the question. In the which class of the algae, flagella is absent. Not only to ask the direct, in the you can by-headed different examples for the Rhodophyceae member. I will explain today only Polysiphonia. All Rhodophyceae members, the flagella is absent. This is the most important character for the Rhodophyceae. Another very important, this also marine algae, where you can observe in this one, this also marine algae. Coming to the, see, this is a total algal group pigmentation, sir. It's clear in this PPT?
Madam.
Yes or no?
Yes, madam.
Yeah. Algal group, chlorophyceae, green color. What type of pigments? Chlorophyll A, B, beta carotene, and xanthophylls. And the second one, phaeophyceae. Xanthophyceae, you know, xanthophyceae, bacillerophyceae also you can by heart it. These are all the classification time, not only 3 classes. You can study it in degree level, 3 or 4 classes. But in the classification time, I'll explain to the total 11 class. No, Fritz scientist to explain to the total 11 classes. That's why you can by heart it total 11 class pigmentations, total 11 class starch material, and type of reproduction, type of life cycle. I'll give some example for the xanthophyceae, you know, chlorophyll A, beta carotene, xanthophylls, bacillerophyceae, A and C, beta carotenes, phaeophyceae, brown algae, chlorophyll A and C, and fucoxanthin. Here I'll write the C1, C2 also. This one expect the question in degree level examination time to ask the question. Types of C1, C2 levels also present in phaeophyceae pigmentation systems. And rhodophyceae, you can observe here, chlorophyll A, chlorophyll D, beta carotenes, phycoerythrin, and phycocyanin. Last one, myxophyceae are Cyanophyceae, or another name is called, what is the another name? 3 names are there in myxophyceae. Shalini, Shalini, tell me what is the another name for the myxophyceae? Shalini, tell me what is the names for the myxophyceae?
Cyanophyceae, madam.
Okay, another name? Inkoka name. What the next name? Blue green? Blue green algae. Oh, very good. Blue green algae. Blue green algae, myxophyceae, cyanophyceae. Can ask the any name. Okay, these all names are same. Here also chlorophyll A. You can observe in the myxophyceae only chlorophyll A present, not the other one. In remaining all are chlorophyll A, B, chlorophyll A, C, A, D like this. But only myxophyceae, chlorophyll A present, and beta carotenes, phycocyanins, you know, phycocyanin C, phycoerythrin C. Phycocyanin is very dominant. That's why the color resemble blue-green algae. Coming to our topic today, Polysiphonia. The plant name is here in this PPT. In the Telugu and English both are there. 1 second.
మేడం ఒక చిన్న డౌట్ ఉంది మేడం నిన్నటి క్లాస్ లో.
చెప్పండి.
ఎక్టోకార్పస్ లో మనకి గ్యామెటోఫైట్ ఉంటుంది కదా మేడం, స్పోరోఫైట్ గ్యామెటోఫైట్ రెండు. ఏది డామినెంట్ మేడం? రెండు డామినెంటేనా?
డిపెండ్. యూనిలాక్యులర్ అప్పుడు ఒకటి డామినెంట్ గా ఉంటది, ప్లూరిలాక్యులర్ అప్పుడు ఇంకొకటి డామినెంట్ గా ఉంటది. బట్ ఇక్కడ ఏంటి అంటే ఫిమేల్ గ్యామెట్ ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఇట్స్ వెరీ లేజీ, నాట్ డామినేట్. మేల్ గ్యామెట్స్ ఏమో డామినేట్ గా ఉండే కదా, ఫిమేల్ గ్యామెట్ దగ్గరికి క్లంప్ ఫార్మేషన్ అయ్యి అక్కడ మనకి సెక్షువల్ రిప్రొడక్షన్ జరుగుతుంది. ఓకేనా? క్లియర్?
ఓకే మేడం, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Yeah, see here, PPT is clear kada. Classification children. First, the class is the Rhodophyceae. The subclass, subclass also very important. Many time to ask the subclass for the Polysiphonia. That is the Floridae. What is the subclass? Floridae. Order also important. Ceramales, The family Rhodophyceae, the genus name is called Polysiphonia. Rhodophyceae, subclass Floridae, the order Ceramales, and family name is called Rhodomiliaceae, and genus name is called Polysiphonia. In this name of the Polysiphonia, the meaning, poly meaning many, siphonous meaning tubes. Okay, the thallus of Polysiphonia, this one is a filamentous branched thallus. This one also same like that in Ectocarpus. Ectocarpus also filament branched, heterothallism, trichoblast. These are present, no? Same characters here also same, but the structure of thallus is the many siphonous, meaning many tube-like structure is formed in this genus. That's why the name is called the Polysiphonia. Siphonous meaning tube-like structures are there. In this one, represented by the total 150 species you can observe. How many species are there? The genus Polysiphonia represented by more than 150 species, out of which about 16 are reported in our India. Total 150 is the total Polysiphonia species 150. In our India, you can observe to the only 16 species are reported from India. They grow in marine. All are the ocean, no? That's why this is the marine habitat, and cosmopolitan distributions also present in this algae. Okay, mostly this one is the marine algae. That too 90% of the marine algae, 10% is the freshwater algae. Another one, this is the commonly they are found in sublittoral zones. In India, they are found in western and south coast, commonly grow in lithophytes. Lithophytes meaning they are on rocks or stones. Example, Polysiphonia elongata. Some species like Polysiphonia erosella, Polysiphonia tertulacea grow as epiphytic on laminaria. What is the laminaria? This one is the ectocarp. Laminaria is the Phaeophyceae member. Both are the ocean algae. Yes or no? Brown algae, red algae, both are ocean algae. Especially the Polysiphonia erosella, tertulacea, both are grows on epiphyte or laminaria. Another one, Polysiphonia fastigata. This one grows on semi-parasitic and Ascophyllum nodosum. This is a one type of animal name. This one is the grows on to the fascicata, grows on semi-parasite. And coming to the plant body, this is a very common distribution. This is the Polysiphonia plant body. You can observe just tree-like structure is there, no? Not tree, each and every cell is the siphonous or tube-like structures are present. This is the feathers thallus, feathery thallus. This is the leaf-like thallus. And next one, this is the porphyra. This is the features of the Polysiphonia. This one is the thallus of Ginalia. And then this different Rhodophyceae member. This is the porphyra, same Rhodophyceae, another species porphyra. And branched thallus Candrus crypsum. In economic time, I'll explain now what is the importance for the Candrus crypsum. These are the pictures for total Rhodophyceae species. Coming to the plant body. Here, plant body is multi-axillary. 1 second. This one. This is the typical plant body of the Polysiphonia. Here, the plant body is the multi-axial, well-branched thallus, dark brown in color, reddish color, or sometimes bluish red color also appearing. And this you can observe very small bush-like plant body is there. The height of bush varies from few to several centimeters. Each and every plant of Polysiphonia, different species, different height are there. Some species is a few centimeters, some are several centimeters. Most of species is the heterothallic, You know, in the yesterday class, I will explain to the total what is the meaning of heterothalism or heterothallic. Or this one is the heterotrichous habitat. This one also heterotrichous habitat. What is the meaning of heterotrichous? Here, two systems are present. What is the two system? One is the prostrate system. Second one is the erect system. That is called the heterotrichous. Here same in the ectocarpus and polysiphonia, both are the thallus is reflecting for the heterotrichous thallus in habitat. Consisting of two systems are present, prostrate system and second one is the erect system. What is the prostrate system? It may be multi-axillary, well-developed from the lower side of the prostrate system. Here many cellular rhizoids are developed. 1 second, ma. Yeah. See here. In this picture, you can observe this is the prostrate system. This one is the erect system. That's why this is called the
మేడం ఒకటే స్లైడ్ కనబడుతుంది మేడం.
ఒకటేనా?
ఫస్ట్ స్లైడ్ కనబడుతుంది, మిగతా కనబడలేదు ఇప్పుడు దాకా.
మూవ్ అవ్వట్లేదా?
మూవ్ అవ్వట్లేదు మేడం.
ఇప్పుడు ఒకసారి చెక్ చేయండి.
ఫస్ట్ స్లైడ్ ఉంది మేడం. ఫస్ట్ స్లైడ్ ఉంది.
1 second, I'll stop my sharing. ఇప్పుడు కనిపిస్తుందా? మూవ్ అవుతున్నాయా?
ఓకే మేడం.
ఇప్పుడు ఓకేనా?
ఓకే మేడం.
ఓకే. స్లైడ్ షేర్ ఫ్రమ్ కరెంట్. ఓకేనా ఇప్పుడు?
ఓకే మేడం.
Yeah. See here, the plant body is the heterotrichous, no? Heterotrichous meaning two systems are there. This is the prostrate system and this one is the erect. Prostrate meaning it may be multi-axillary, well developed from the lower side of the prostrate system. In this one, many unicellular rhizoids. You can observe this is the rhizoid. In the prostrate meaning creeping system, no? In that creeping system, down part you can observe rhizoids are present. These are lower side rhizoids is the unicellular rhizoids are developed. Rhizoids are much lobed at the apex from defined attachment or the attaching is the disc shape attachment is there. The example Polysiphonia nigrescens, urocillata, example for the prostrate system. Coming to the erect and this prostrate system, some species of Polysiphonia, the total prostrate system is absent. That is a Polysiphonia elongata. In that species, the prostrate system is absent and many rhizoids develop from the lowermost cell of the erect system. These are aggregate by the form of massive attachment of the disc. This is a one special character from the prostrate system. Coming to the next one, erect system. See, this one is the erect. Here, the erect filaments develop from the prostrate system. This one is developed from the prostrate system. The erect system consists of main axis. This one is the main axis and many branches are there. You can observe this one. Main axis and many branches also
తెలుగు
present.
మీడియం స్లైడ్ కనబడుతుంది.
The branches are two types. One is the long, ఏమైందండి?
అది స్లైడ్ తెలుగు మీడియం లో ఉన్న స్లైడ్ కనబడుతుంది మేడం.
yes ma'am.
ఇది కనిపిస్తుందా? ఇప్పుడు పిక్చర్ది
పేజీ కాలేదు మేడం, అదే ఉంది.
ఎందుకు షేర్ అవుతలేదు? 1 second. ఎందుకు షేర్ అవుతలేదబ్బా? ఎందుకు మూవ్ అవుతలేదు? షేర్ ఇదే కదా పీపీటీ షేర్ వ్యూ స్లైడ్స్ కదా. రెజ్యూమ్ చేస్తేనే కంటిన్యూ అన్నారు ఇందాక. నౌ ఇట్స్ ఓకే. మూవ్ అవుతున్నాయా?
లేదు మేడం, అదే స్లైడ్ ఉంది.
ఏదో ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది. 1 సెకండ్ నేను రీజాయిన్ అవుతాను. ఓకే.
ఓకే మేడం.
మన నెట్ వల్లనా? నెట్ వల్ల ఏం కాదు కదా, నెట్ వల్ల జాయిన్ అవ్వము అసలు. ఓకే, అది ఓపెన్ చేయలేమని. ఇప్పుడు మూవ్ అవుతున్నాయా స్లైడ్స్? ఒకసారి అబ్జర్వ్ చేయండి.
ఇప్పుడు వస్తున్నాయి, మూవ్ అవుతున్నాయి మేడం.
మూవ్ అవుతున్నాయి. ఓకేనా?
మేడం.
స్లైడ్ షో బిగినింగ్. ఇది కంప్లీట్ అయింది కదా, ఇవన్నీ ఓకేనా? కనిపిస్తున్నాయా?
ఎస్ మేడం.
ఎస్. నేను ఎక్కడ చెప్తున్నానంటే 1 సెకండ్, ఇది దిస్ వన్. ఓకే.
ఓకే మేడం.
2 సిస్టమ్ లో ప్రోస్టేట్ సిస్టమ్ అర్థమైంది కదా? ఎస్. మళ్ళీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయాలి ప్రోస్టేట్ సిస్టమ్.
సరే, ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయండి మేడం. ఇంతకుముందు తెలుగు మీడియం వచ్చినప్పుడు చెప్పేది డయాగ్రామ్స్ చెప్పండి.
సరే ఓకే. సో the plant body is called the two trichothalism is present, no? Trichothalism, heterotrichous meaning 2 types of systems are there. One is the prostrate system, another one is the erect system. You can observe here prostrate system is there, no? This prostrate system, it may be multi-axillar, well developed from the lower side of the prostrate system. In this prostrate system, here many unicellular rhizoids. You can observe that this one is a total rhizoids. Many unicellular rhizoids are developed. These rhizoids much lobed at the apex of defined attachment of the disc also. See, you can observe in the C diagram. This is a disc attachment is there. Best example for this prostrate system, Polysiphonia nigrescens and Polysiphonia uricillata. In this one, the well-developed the prostrate system and erect system. But in some species, the prostrate system absent in Polysiphonia. That one is the Polysiphonia elongata. In that elongata, the prostrate system is absent and many rhizoids develop from the lowermost of cell of the erect system, and by aggregation they form massive attachment of the disc. This is the prostrate, and mostly all Polysiphonia species the prostrate system is present except the which one elongata, Violacea. These are prostate system is absent. Here rhizoids to form the, where the erect system is there, in that erect system lower portion of the tissue cells to converted into the rhizoid disc. This is a massive attachment of the disc. This is a low prostate system. Coming to the erect system, this one is the erect part. The erect filaments develop from the prostate system. This system, the erect system consists of main axis and many branches are there. Here the branches also, two types of branches is there. One is the long branch, another one is a short branch. This is the long one. This one is called the short branches. Where the long branch is there in this one, the long branch are called branches of unlimited growth. Here two growths are there, where the long branches are there. In that long branch is the branches of the unlimited growth or long lateral branches. This one is a long lateral. Another one short branch is there. No, in this short branch, this is called the branches of limited growth. These where the short branch or branches of limited growth is there, that branch growth name is called trichoblast. Very, very important in the ask the question, expect the trichoblast also. What is the trichoblast? The erect, where the erect system is there, in that erect system consists of two main axes and many branches. Branches again divided into two branches. One is the long branch. The second one is the short branch. Long branch meaning is called the branches of unlimited growth. This is the long branch. Where the short branch is there, this is the branches of limited growth. These limited growth are called, branches of limited growth are called, that is called the trichoblast. In the way the trichoblast you can observe, in the Polysiphonia, erect system, short branches to develop into the trichoblast. These another one, the long branch develop in a spiral or radial symmetry. The trichoblast also arranged in spirally, dichotomously branched, colorless, mostly annual starches. Here, this trichoblast is the white color or colorless. What is the importance of trichoblast? You can observe during the sex organs. In this type, where the trichoblast is there, in that trichoblast, you can observe to the male and female sex organs are present. These trichoblasts may be developed both from main axis and sometimes to the long branches also. This is the importance of the trichoblast. Here you can observe to the trichoblast, the reproductive organs also present in the trichoblast. 1 second, I'll show you the picture. See here, in this one, this is the total long branch. This one is the short branch. This part is called the trichoblast. This part is called the short, where the short branch is there. In that one is the trichoblast is there. Coming to the cell structure. Here, the Polysiphonia cells have thick wall differentiated into the outer and inner layer. Outer layer made up of the pectins, inner layer made up of the cellulose, and sometimes both cells also, both outer and inner to form the cellulose. But when the development time, the outer layer made up of pectins, inner one is the cellulosic layer. All cells are the uninucleate, many disc shape of the chloroplast. That is a discoid chromoplast or chromatophores without pyrenite. See, this is also very important. In the way the cell is there, discoid chromatophores are present and without pyrenites. These one neighboring cells are connected by pits also. Here, Polysiphonia meaning, the meaning poly meaning many siphonous formation are there. Okay, many cells are present, each and every cells to connected in between the pit connections are present. The cells contain central vacuole, the reserve food material. You know what is the reserve food material? Floridian starch also reserve food material. And in this Polysiphonia, main important feature total, plant body is the polysiphonous. Okay. What is the growth, cell growth? Apical growth takes place by a single domed shaped apical cell is there. Another one, sexual reproduction is of advanced type of oogamous type is there. Another importance are there, post-fertilization stages also very much elaborations are present in Polysiphonia. And in this one, cystocarp also most important for the Polysiphonia, this one. This is the structure, occurrence, and thallus of the Polysiphonia. Did you understood this one? Yes? Next one, coming to the reproduction in Polysiphonia. Polysiphonia reproduced both asexual and sexual reproduction. Here, both vegetative is absent. Two reproductions are present, vegetative and, sexual and asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction is oogamous type. In total life cycle of Polysiphonia, 3 kinds of plants are recognized. This is a very, very important for the Polysiphonia. You can't see directly male and female gamete to produce, and in the asexual zoospores, not like that. This is a different type of reproductions are there. 3 stages also very important. The first stage name is called the diploid tetrasporophyte. What is that one? First one, diploid tetrasporophyte. Second one, haploid gametophyte. Third one, tetrasporic or diploid carposporophyte. What is the, how many stages are you can observe? There are in the reproduction type, 3 kinds of plants are recognized. 3 kinds of plants meaning Polysiphonia. One is the diploid tetrasporophyte. Diploid tetrasporophyte, one variety. Haploid gametophyte is the second thing. Third one is called the diploid carposporophyte. This is the 3 stages you can observe. The coming to the first one, diploid tetraspore. Here, it's developed on direct germination of carpospore. Carpospore here 2n is equal to 40. The carpospore is equal to here 2n stage or diploid conditions are there. In this one, 2n is equal to 2n stage is there. This plant is there called diploid plant. It is an independent plant with, instead of developing sex organs, develops tetrasporangia. This one is the independent plant. Which one? Diploid tetraspore. Independent plant which instead of developing sex organs develop from the tetrasporangia. The diploid nucleus of tetrasporangia undergoes meiotic division and develop from the 4 haploid nucleus. That is a 4 haploid tetraspore. Now each and every tetraspore is the ends position. Haploid conditions are there. This is the diploid condition of the tetrasporic system. Coming to the haploid gametophyte. Haploid, it develops from direct germination of tetraspore. How to form tetraspore? You know, where the carposporophyte is there, in that carpospores to produce the tetraspore. This tetraspore developed from the direct germination is the haploid position. Okay? The haploid gametophyte develops on direct germination of tetraspore. Thus, the independent plant is haploid. This is here, what is the position stage? End stage is there. Most of species are heterothalism. Heterothalism, you know this one. 2 sporangiate are present. ఒక 2 minutes ma, 1 second. Now here haploid gametophyte is the developed from the direct germination of tetraspore. Here end stage is there. That's why this is the independent plant. Haploid positions are there. Most of the species are heterothalism. You know what is the heterothallic? And the next one is the sperma. Here, the name of male and female sex organs name also different. In Kara, male sex organ. What is the name of male sex organ? What happened? Enemy?
Antheridium. Antheridium.
కాదు నో సార్ అసోసియేట్ కి మనం ఇది ఇవ్వాలా డెమో ఇవ్వాలా
Globule, ma'am.
గ్లోబ్యూల్ ఫిమేల్
Nocule.
న్యూక్యూల్ మన ఇష్టమైన టాపిక్ అవును గ్లోబ్యూల్ అంటే న్యూక్యూల్ ఓకే గుడ్
Yes, ma'am.
విచ్ వన్ ఈస్ న్యూక్యూల్ విచ్ వన్ ఈస్ గ్లోబ్యూల్
Globule is the male organ and the female is the nocule.
nuclear organ. See, same like that here also in the Polysiphonia, male sex organ name is called spermatangia. The female sex organ name is called carpagonia. Don't confuse here to expect the questions. This one, spermatangia and carpagonia. But male sex organ name is called spermatangia. The female sex organ names are the carpagonia are developed into the different plants and the further development of diploid nucleus from diploid carposporophyte or carposporangium. These carpospores are direct germination from diploid tetrasporic plants. This is called the diploid carposporophyte. After haploid one, the complete the diploid stage, you know, 2N stage is there. In this one, carposporia, this is a depending on haploid gametophytic stage. Okay, diploid carposporophyte, this one is called gametophytic plant. The union, this is the union between haploid spermatium. Spermatium meaning this one to develop inside the spermatangium, and haploid female gametophyte gamete develop inside the carpagonium. One is the spermatium. This spermatium develop inside the spermatangium, and haploid female gamete. See this one, haploid female gamete. This one develop from the this one is a female gamete, diploid stage is there, carpagonium. These two are 2N stage nucleus inside the carpagonium. Further development of diploid nucleus form developed from diploid carposporophyte. Later, these carpospores formed by the mitotic division to division of carposporangium. These carpospores are direct germination from diploid tetrasporic plant. This is all the asexual reproduction. This one 3 stages. Coming to the asexual reproduction, the asexual reproduction takes place by haploid non-motile tetraspores, where you can observe haploid non-motile tetraspores. This one, these tetraspores in the carpospores, direct germination develop diploid tetrasporic plant. The plants independent and polysiphonous. Some peritoneal cells of thallus near the region of apical cells, sac-like tetrasporangia is present. These tetrasporangia is the diploid nucleus of tetrasporangium. These tetrasporangium undergoes to the meiosis division and form of the 4 tetraspores The spores are arranged in tetrahedral form. This is the arrangement. You can observe in the picture 1, 2, 3. Backside 1, 4 is the total 4 cell stage is there. That is the 4 spore stage is present. That is called the tetrasporic present. How to develop the tetrasporic? The tetraspores are produced in the tetrasporangia. Here, single pericentral cells, each type towards apical region function as tetrasporangial initial. This initial cell very small in size. Other pericentral cells are any particular style. These initial cells now can divide in vertical division into form of in two cells, inner one cell and outer one cell, where the inner cell function directly into the sporangial mother cell. Inner side cell to undergo to the direct function as the sporangial mother cell. And the outer cell again further divide and form two or more cover cells. These sporangial mother cell can be divided into transfer and form the lower stalk cell. Upper is the tetrasporangial cells. The later undergo further enlargement or development into the tetrasporangia. This is the diploid nucleus undergo meiotic division to form to the 4 tetraspore, or this one is the meiospores. Another name is called the 4 tetraspores are meiospores. And these meiospores, this is the tetraspores are arranged in the tetrahedral inside the tetrasporangium. The mature tetraspores are liberated by the rupturing the wall sporangium, germinate by development gametophytic of the polysiphonous plant. Being heterothallism or heterothallic, out of 4 tetraspores to produce the male and remaining that to produce the female gametophyte. This one is the development of tetraspore. Now coming to the sexual reproduction. Here sexual reproduction is oogamous type. The most important for this one, oogamous type. Plants are commonly dioecious. Male sex organ, what is the name of male sex organ? What is that one? Spermatangia. The female sex organ name is called Carpogonia. These are developed on male and female plant respectively. The male sex organ or male reproductive organ is called, that is the name spermatium or antheridium. But we can byhead it spermatium only. Here initially male trichoblast. See, you can observe the picture. This is the male, where the trichoblast is there, small portion of the trichoblast is there. That is one is the small development of branches. In that small developed branches is called the trichoblast. These trichoblasts bearing a sex organs. Here, initially male trichoblast. This one is, you can observe this trichoblast is the male. The male trichoblast develop as side branches on the plant body. It become branched. In this one is it become branched. In some species, both the branches are become fertile. But in other, only one remain fertile and second one is the rest. Undergo repeated dichotomy to form a dichotomous sterile structures also present. The monosiphonous fertile branch. Only single one is there, that is the monosiphonous fertile branch of male trichome bear a many unicellular and spherical spermatangiums are present. This is a spherical. Each spermatangium is uninucleate. See, single nucleus is there. Each one is the uninucleate structure which produced the single spermatium, the male gamete. During the development of spermatium, all cells except the few basal cells divide periclinical and form a pericentral cells. See here, this one is the pericentral. These are all the pericentral. These all cells are called pericentral and middle one is a centralus. Pericentral cells, this each spermatia into a pericentral and central cells. Both are the present these all cells. And another, this is all are the uninucleated body And here single non-motile male gamete is produced. See, this is the spermatangia, spermatial mother cells after division to form the spermatangia. Spermatangia meaning male gametes. These are all antheridium or male gamete or spermatangia. But you can observe here in this spermatangia male gamete, the flagella is absent. That's where the spermatangium liberate. This one is the each and non-motile male gamete. Here, flagella is absent. That's where non-motile male gamete, the spermatium. The spermatia liberated from the spermatangium through a narrow apical slit of the wall. The spermatias all are dispersed through a water. This is the development of male gamete. Coming to the female reproductive organ, name is called carpagonium. Here, the carpagonium develop. One second. The carpagonium. See, this is the female development. The carpagonium develop at the top of 2 to 3 celled, that is called carpagonial filament. How many cells are involvement is there? 2 to 3 cells. 2 to 5 cells or 2 to 3 celled carpagonial filament. The carpagonia filament develop on the female trichoblast. This trichoblast is called female. Both trichoblasts are different. Male trichoblast is produced spermatangia. Female trichoblast produced to the carpagonium. These carpagonium, the filaments develop on the trichoblast, and the shape of the trichoblast, this one carpagonium, flask shape. See, you can observe the trichoblast is the here. What is the shape of that one? Flask shape of the trichoblast are present in this female gametophyte. And in this one, the carpagonia with basal swollen portion. You can observe here cells are there, no? In this one, where the basal part cell is there, this is the swollen region containing an egg. You can observe the swollen region containing the egg portion is present in this one. Upper elongated neck-like neck region and this part is called trichogony. Basal portion. This basal portion, these all the 3 cells are upper portion of cell. Another carpagonium, this is the cell is named called the trichogyne. And another one here, during the development of carpagonia initial, the female trichoblast initial is developed on the central region. Here few cells, 3 to 4 cells below the apical cell. The female trichoblast undergo repeated many divisions to form to the 5 to 7 cells. Lower part cell is the 3 cells. Lower part cell is called the only 3 cells are present. And these 3 cells is the female trichoblast cells. And in this one vertically to form the ties of the pericentral cells. Here the apical carpagonia filament, carpagonium mother cell, further development of the carpagonia. The carpagonia is now ready to fertilization in this stage. Here the pericentral cells, adjacent cells, supporting pericentral, adjacent and supporting cell. Both cells are start growing to cover the fertilized carpagonium. See, this is the carpagonium. This one is called the carpagonium. Later on the sheath, this one is the sheath. This is the protective covering and to far around the fruiting body. Here, this part is called the pericarp. This one is called pericarp. After fertilization, the spermatia are, this one, fertilization. Spermatia are dispersed with the help of water. Few spermatia become attached at the tip of the receptive trichome. Many or only one become successful. Many are there, only one. The common wall successful spermatia and trichogyne both are dissolved at the, see this one. This first picture you can observe, this one. This picture. This part. Here. Both walls to the these 2 balls. This one is the spermatium and trichogyne dissolved at the point of contact the male nucleus possess the female nucleus present at the base of the carpogonium, both to fuse with to formation of the zygote. Here another very important, many post-fertilization changes are there. These post-fertilization changes, starting this phase, axillary cells divide from the supporting cell. Where the supporting cell is there, in that supporting axillary cells develop from the supporting cell below the basal region of the carpogonium. Simultaneously, the lateral sterile filaments, very length in size, these cells divide to formation of the axillary haploid nucleus. In this one, development of the axillary cells, the formation of carpogonium. This carpogonium is the most important for the post-fertilization stages. Many vegetative filaments also to produce in the carpogonium site. And during this development, the carpogonium, see, this one is the carposporophyte, and to produce to the fruiting body, that fruiting, the placental cells, during this development, axillary and supporting cell, carpogonia, and some cells, basal sterile filament fuse together to form to the haploid nucleus. After that one, gradually these are degenerate and simple nutritive function is there. In this one, the placental cell, gonioblast cell, the filaments and carpogonia covered with vegetative unarmed. See, this is covered. This is called the unarmed cover. These unarmed shaped structures are the present. They here to produce the fruiting body. That name is called the cystocarp. Very important. In the post-fertilization time, to produce the development of the cystocarp. This cystocarp here is called the another name pericarp. This is a diploid condition of cystocarp. Some cells, basal cells, sterile, some of the carpogonial gradually degenerate. The carposporophyte develops single diploid carpospore. After liberating the carpogonia, they come out through the ostiole. This one is the all carpospore is the to produce the carpospore from the ostiole. This is the opening area. His name is called ostiole. Coming to the germination of the carpospore, coming in contact with any soil for a solid surface, the diploid carpospore get attached to the undergo first mitotic division to form large upper cell, lower small cell. Both cell undergo mitotic division to form 4 cell. Lowermost cell is to produce the rhizoid. Upper cell to produce rest undergo the rest inside further development and to form the polysiphonous body. This plant body is diploid, that is the tetrasporic plant which later develop the tetraspores and complete the life cycle. The Polysiphonia life cycle consists of 3 distinct phases are there. The first phase, 3 distinct phases are there. Diploid tetraspore. This is the diploid tetraspore, haploid gametophytic stage, and diploid carposporophyte. First one is the diploid tetrasporic stage. Second, haploid gametophytic stage. Third one is a diploid carposporophytic stage. Out of 4 tetraspore produced in tetrasporangia and develop diploid tetrasporophytic plant. Here, 2 tetraspores develop haploid, that is the gametophytic male, and other one 2 haploid gametophytic female. The male gametophytic plant develop male gamete inside spermatangia. Female gametophyte develop in the female gamete inside the carpogonia. Here, zygote develop inside the carpogonia and gamete or both gamete to fuse with gradual development to form to the gonioblast. This gonioblast, that is called the gonioblast cells to produce in this one. Gonioblast filament. Here, carposporangia and carpospores develop inside a composite structure and to form to the cystocarp. The cystocarp, this diploid carpospore germination and to form the diploid tetrasporic plant again. That's where the life cycle is called triphasic and haplodiplomatic type of the life cycle. The total life cycle name is called the haplo and diplomatic life cycle. Okay? Did you understood, ma?
Yes, madam.
But this here very complications are there in this one. Most important male and female reproductive organ names. Cystocarp is important. Tetrasporophytic is important. And life cycle name also. What is that one? Haplodiplomatic life cycle is important. Floridium starch, gonioblast, and fruiting body. This one. See, Carpogonia. These are three basal initials and these are the lateral. This one is the carpogonial initial to produce the carpogonia. These are the post fertilization. This is a trichome. Okay, these are all the important character for the polysiphonia. Okay. Sir, shall I close it? Tirupati sir. ఒకసారి చదవండి. You can read out this polysiphonia. If you are any doubt to ask the tomorrow class. Okay?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Thank you very much, madam. A wonderful presentation. Rhodophyceae algae members are very important algae. In this algae, our type study polysiphonia, madam has clearly explained. In this polysiphonia, definitely we remember some of the most important points related to our CPGET free online competitive exam for 2025. Three types of the spores we are observed in this polysiphonia. Number one, tetrasporophytes, చతుష్క సిద్ధ బీజాలు అంటాం. ఇవి ప్రత్యేకించి 4 సిద్ధ బీజాలు కలిసి ఉండేటువంటి వీటికి సంబంధించి గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. పాలిసైఫోనియాలో కనబడతాయి, రోడోఫైసీలో. అదేవిధంగా రెండవ రకమైనటువంటి సిద్ధ బీజాలు కార్పోస్పోరోఫైట్స్. అంటే కార్పోస్పోరోఫైట్ అనేటువంటిది ముఖ్యంగా లైంగిక ప్రత్యుత్పత్తిలో ఇది స్త్రీ బీజాశయానికి సంబంధించినటువంటి నిర్మాణం. ఇట్ ఇస్ ఎ ఫీమేల్ రిప్రొడక్టరీ ఆర్గాన్ అని చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. తర్వాత స్పెర్మేషియో ఫోర్స్ అంటే స్పెర్మేషియో సిద్ధ బీజాలు, ఇవి పురుష సిద్ధ బీజాలు. ఇవి గమనయుత సిద్ధ బీజాలు కాదు, ఇవి చలించవు, అంటే వీటికి ఎలాంటి కషాబాలు ఉండవు. స్పెర్మేషియం అనేటువంటిది ఇది పురుష బీజాశయంగా పనిచేస్తుంది. పురుష బీజాశయాన్ని ఇక్కడ స్పెర్మేషియం అంటాం, స్త్రీ బీజాశయాన్ని కార్పోగోనియం అంటాం. అదేవిధంగా కార్పోస్పోర్స్, టెట్రాస్పోర్స్, స్పెర్మేషియోస్పోర్స్ అని 3 రకాల సిద్ధ బీజాలు ఉత్పత్తి చేసేటువంటి మొక్క అంటే ఆల్గే ఏదైనా ఉందంటే అది రెడ్ ఆల్గేకి చెందినటువంటి పాలిసైఫోనియాగా మనం గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. ఇక్కడ పాలిసైఫోనియా యొక్క అర్థం కూడా మేడం చెప్పారు. పాలి మీన్స్ మెనీ, సైఫోనియా మీన్స్ ద సైఫన్ లైక్ స్ట్రక్చర్. Tubular structures, many tubular structures of the thallus. That's why the polysiphonia name has given. Okay, ఈ రోడోఫైసీలో అత్యంత ముఖ్యమైనటువంటి ఇంకొక పాయింట్ ఏంటంటే ఇందులో ఉండేటువంటి ముఖ్యమైనటువంటి రోడోఫైసీకి చెందినటువంటి శైవలాల గురించి కూడా మనకు కాంపిటేటివ్ ఎగ్జామ్లు అడుగుతారు. ముఖ్యంగా పోర్ఫైరా కావచ్చు, అదేవిధంగా జిలీడియం గ్రాసిలేరియా, జైగాడియానా కావచ్చు, వీటికి సంబంధించి ఇందులో ప్రత్యేకించి మనకు వచ్చేటువంటి ఉపయోగకరమైనటువంటి అగార్ అనేటువంటిది కణజాల వర్ధనంలో ఉపయోగపడేటువంటి మనకు వర్ధనయానకాన్ని తయారు చేయడంలో ఉపయోగపడుతుంది. ఈ విషయాన్ని గమనించాలి. అదేవిధంగా మనకు పాలిసైఫోనియా నుంచి మనకు బ్రోమిన్ అనేటువంటిది మనకు జలం, బ్రోమిన్ ఇది మనకు ఎలిమెంట్, మనకు జలం బ్రోమిన్ అనేటువంటిది పాలిసైఫోనియా నుంచి లభిస్తుంది. ఈ విషయాన్ని కూడా మనం గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. అదేవిధంగా ఈ మనకు నిన్నటి క్లాసులో చెప్పినటువంటి మేడం గారు ఈ అల్జినిక్ యాసిడ్ అనేటువంటిది మనకు ఇది ప్రత్యేకించి ఇది ఉపయోగకరమైనటువంటి పదార్థంగా మనం గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. ఈ కాండ్రస్ క్రిస్పస్ నుంచి మనకు లభ్యమయ్యేటువంటి పదార్థం కూడా మనం గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. ఇది గంజి పెట్టేటువంటి పరిశ్రమలో కానీ బైండింగ్ పరిశ్రమలో కానీ ఉపయోగపడుతున్నటువంటి విషయాన్ని గమనించాలి. ఇక ఈ రోజుకు సంబంధించినటువంటి జీవిత చక్రాన్ని మనకు గమనిస్తే ముఖ్యంగా పాలిసైఫోనియాకు సంబంధించినటువంటి జీవిత చక్రాన్ని మనకు గమనించినట్లయితే నిన్న చెప్పుకున్నటువంటి ఆ జీవిత చక్రం అంటే ఎక్టోకార్పస్ యొక్క జీవిత చక్రం మనకు తీసుకున్నట్లయితే అంటే బ్రౌన్ ఆల్గే అంటే ఫియోఫైజ్ కి చెందినటువంటి జీవిత చక్రం ఐసోమార్ఫిక్ ఆల్టర్నేషన్స్ ఆఫ్ జనరేషన్ అన్నాం. అంటే సమరూప ఏకాంతర దశలు గల జీవిత చక్రం ఎక్టోకార్పస్ ఫియోఫైజ్ కి చెందినదైతే రోడోఫైసీలో మనకు భిన్న రూప ఏకాంత దశలు ఉంటాయి. దీన్ని డిప్లో హప్లాంటిక్ లైఫ్ సైకిల్ అంటాం, డిప్లో బయాంటిక్ లైఫ్ సైకిల్ అంటాం. ఇది ప్రత్యేకించి పాలిసైఫోనియాకు సంబంధించినటువంటి జీవిచక్రం ద్వయస్థితిక జీవిచక్రంగా మనం చెప్పుకోవడం అనేటువంటి జరుగుతుంది. ఇది అత్యంత ముఖ్యమైనటువంటి ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్. ఈ విషయాన్ని గమనించాలి. ఇది ఈ రోజుతో మేడం గారు చెప్పినటువంటి అత్యంత ముఖ్యమైనటువంటి టాపిక్ ఆల్గేకి సంబంధించి కంప్లీట్ అయింది. దీంతో పాటుగా మేడం గారు మనకు బ్లూ గ్రీన్ ఆల్గే తో పాటు లైకెన్స్ వీటికి సంబంధించిన అంశాలు కూడా బోధిస్తారు. ఆ అంశాల గురించి రేపటి తరగతిలో కలుద్దాం. ఐ విల్ స్టాప్ హియర్. మేడం, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.